Hello and welcome to another video of mine, and today we're going to be discussing how to improve at solving minesweeper boards quickly. Well, you might be already a minesweeper player and you might be just stuck at a certain level and you think that you cannot improve anymore and you just want to quit because like what's the point of playing over and over if you cannot improve? Well, maybe this video will help you out on seeing how can you improve. Myself, I only had one mental block at certain level. It was after getting my first sub 20. I'm going to play it in the background when I'll talk. After completing this board game, I just thought that I reached my limit. This was about 9 months ago, or 8. And I just didn't know how could I improve, like how could I become even better, become faster, because this game was already like peak human performance for my level, and I just thought that I'm not going to improve after it. So the first thing that you should look for is your mouse. Like, it's the most important thing, no matter what your skills are. I mean, it kinda is and it kinda isn't, depends on what aspects you look at. So why your mouse? It depends on your precision. Let me find a good example here. Here, like you're solving this part of the board and you need to flick quickly to hit this tile. So with a good mouse, you're just gonna hit like this and continue solving forward. And with the bad mouse, well, like here, you're gonna have to do a really good chord here, like in this section right here. So you're not going to do like this slowly. You're gonna want to do it quickly like this. Oh, something like this, like really quickly. Just be as fast as you can. So try to look for a better mouse, like buy a better one, because I myself played on a really bad mouse until my first sub 30, and after buying a better one I just started getting really good times, and I eventually started improving even more. Second thing, look like improving your patterns, like recognizing more patterns so you can complete even more boards. Like in this situation, for a beginner player, there are only clear mines that you can see here and nothing more here. And for an advanced player, can notice more patterns. Okay, this was 2-2-1. That isn't on me, but this 1-2-1 is really the most important pattern in the entire game. It is the most commonly seen. Let me actually find it in when I'm going to try to find it meanwhile where I'm going to be talking. Didn't take long. Why is it so important? Like, I couldn't just flag everything in court. Well, you see, it's best to learn patterns like this because you're just gonna know what's best in this situation. Like here, you're not going to do like chord and click everything. I mean, it's a safe way of playing, but if you learn how to play like faster and not just play safely, you're gonna improve. Like, see here, I'm chording everything, I'm playing very like carefully, but my time isn't really good. Also, another thing, this board is great for showing. Hesitating for guessing. This is a clear 50-50. Like this two are definitely mines, and this 3 and this 1. There is one mine here because of this 1, and this 3 already has 2 mines. Do not stop to think. Just click and just go forward. Don't do a victory dance or just be happy that you completed 50-50. You just click, you don't think, and you move forward. Because if I was solving the board, like doing really well, and wait, let me actually go back. I was doing really well, and I just what to do here. Oh, I did it. Yes. Oh no. Just when you see a 50-50 and you know it's a 50-50. Also, really important thing, knowing when it's a 50-50. because most of the time we might think that, oh, it's a 50-50, so GG, yeah, let's just reset the board. No, you have to look for opportunity, like look everywhere. Playing no guess mode on World of Minesweeper. I'm going to get to World of Minesweeper one video, just basically explaining everything and why it's a really good place to just improve as a Minesweeper player and just become better. Another thing, click speed. This is the most limiting thing in whole the Minesweeper if you want to get into competitive play. Look at, I already explained this in my previous video, but I'm going to explain it again. Look at this side here, left to left. This is the left clicks total. This is like total clicks for a second. So as you can see, it's going up. If I click on your right, is going to be right, and total. Double is double clicks, so basically left and right. So basically chording, and left is left click. So I'm gonna show you, for example, if you're just don't look at the board how I'm going to solve it, just look at the left clicks. If I'm going to solve it, I mean, I could be solving the board as best as I can, but if I'm going to solve it slowly and just not click fast, I'm not going to solve the board fast. But if I am clicking very fast, and like I know all the patterns, and I don't take, I mean, I still can blast the board, of course, like in this situation, but my estimate time is going way up. Sometimes it's just best to risk time for PB, because like we sometimes must take risks in order to succeed. Also, this board has only 3 openings, which is really rare and amazing. So another very important thing, improving your playstyle. Whenever you're playing either no flag or playing with flags or NFL. Also, what is NFL? This is really important. NFL is playing no flag 95% of the time. I'm gonna say 96 because 96 is my favorite number, as I might have noticed. 96 is the most what am I even saying? No flag is the most important thing in NFL because you're going to use no flag most of the time. But in situations like this, it's best to place a flag and chord, since you don't have to use, you just don't have to no flag because it's actually faster to flag. Like here, like we could chord here, but we can just do a double no flag in this situation. Another thing with just also, don't start immediately going for NFL or no flag. It's a bit dumb, but eventually you'll learn eventually one day what NFL really is, because at the start you hear no flag. But like we're doing no flag already, so why flag? It's the fastest way because you know what to do best in the like. For example, we have this 3, 2, 1. This is a not improved. How can I call this honestly? Advanced 1-to-1. Yeah, I called it advanced in my previous video. Why is it 1? Okay, it's 1-to-1 with the extra mine to the left. So here, and 1-to-1. Just imagine there's a 1-2 here because of this extra mine. So we can just no flag here, but I mean chord. I'm going to blast this and F3. But in this situation, like we could no flag this and be good. But if in this situation, we could place a bit more mines and clear more space in just a faster amount of time. So perfecting your movement is really crucial. And learning patterns to improve your movement is really important. Like in this situation, this is an absolute perfect example why you should learn your particular playstyle. Because if you're a no flagger, you're gonna be clicking all over the place, no doubt. You're gonna have to click like everywhere, basically here. You don't stop, you don't think, you just click. I mean, you try to limit losing clicks and losing efficiency, but you are constantly doing something. And in this situation, this is a perfect situation. We can see that those two twos cover those two spaces. Because of this two, it only touches these two. So this, looking at this two, okay, the mine is here. It's hard because of. I'm going to actually explain this because this is a free tile and like it must be here. I'll only completed this to like show. So in this situation, there is no need to flag this and this, not flag, clear this and this square. We can just place a flag here and chord down, chord down, chord. And in so little clicks, we cleared so much space. And that's why we should learn how to improve our playstyle. Playstyle is a really important thing. Another thing how to improve on basically minesweeper in general is consistency and practice. If you're going to practice every day for half an hour, you're gonna get more you're just gonna get better results than practicing for 6 hours straight 1 day a week. Because you just get that 6-hour marathon is gonna get you just tired. If you play 6 hours every day and you're just playing so much and practicing so much, then it's acceptable. It's okay because you're already putting so much effort. You get used to playing so much and you just can improve even more. You have more time to improve. But if you're just taking long breaks, your muscle memory is gonna go way down. So if play a lot, but consistently. And then you're gonna basically remember more patterns and just more stuff. Another thing, if you're trying to achieve some score, for example, beginner 3BVS. 3BVS is the statistic. It's basically time, no, it's 3BV over time. So we're basically dividing 3BV by time. And then comes out 3BVS. If you were trying to improve 3BVS on beginner, we should commit to doing it. If it's on beginner, then we should definitely commit to doing it. Why? Because if we like go really fast, go for some openings, like I'm here right now. I'm going for, okay, I'm in like speedy mood. I'm telling my brain, okay, this is beginner. I have little time to react, so let's just focus on reacting and not like on the clicks so much. So yes, I completed this game. So I'm happy with the score, but I'm gonna continue doing this because I'm like in the playstyle for beginner 3BBS. But if we switch to expert to quote-unquote take a break, we're gonna get off this bigger playstyle because in expert, you need to learn how to do the least amount of clicks. So just switching over and over and over. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Switching over and over and over is not healthy. Stick to doing one thing. And once you're actually going to switch, then switch. Commit to switching. Don't switch over and over because your brain will basically think, Chief, what are we doing? Like, sir, please, just one problem at a time, one high score, one PB, one great achievement at a time, and just focusing on doing one thing is really important. And just with those tips, I think that every single minesweeper player could improve after just listening, paying some attention, reading some patterns and how they work. They'll improve, they'll manage to complete even more games. In this situation, for a beginner player, guessing is the only thing that you can do. Like, what the hell do you do in this situation? But if you read some patterns, you can improve. And you might think, what will we do in this situation? Like, there's just a row of ones. Like, what will we do here? Look at this one. It only touches these two squares. And there must be a mine here, no matter what. So like this, on this one is touching those three squares. So there must be mine in this three squares. But this one is already, there must be a mine here. So this There cannot be a mine here. Oh, now we're getting here. So this is clear. I'm not going further with this. So, and this basically applies to this one. It only touches 2 squares. And this one, there's 3 in these, but there must be a mine here. So this is clear. This is called tunneling. And we can even expand tunneling by clearing those 3 squares. And you might think, but there might be a mine here. But think for a second. There must be a mine in one of these. Why? Because like here, quote unquote 50-50. There's one of these and one of these. And if it's like this, then what about this one? If it's like this, then this and this would be a 2. So it's either this or this. So here, here, here. See, I even took the time to teach you about patterns. And if you want to know what else to the situation, there's a mine here somewhere here, so we can clear this and this. And here's definitely a mine because of this square. And we can clear this. There is a... Actually, let me think for a second. Here is a clear one. I totally guessed that. There's because there's a flag. Mine here. Here is clear. Here, here, and we have 3 mines left. So here is a 50-50. Here is a 50-50. And is there a 50-50 here? No, I guessed here. So there's in this definitely, and this definitely, and this definitely, and all of these are 50-50s. In this situation, we know that it's a 50-50, no matter what. So it's just guessing. And that's another thing. I took 200 minesweeper seconds just to teach you that we have to like know eventually when it's a 50-50. Because here, there's no way of telling. All we can do is guess. And guess correctly I did, and here's the last correct space. I'm going to blast intentionally on this one here. It was a clear one. So look everywhere. Take your time. If you're a beginner player, even an intermediate one, it's best to learn. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you have an amazing day, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.